Hello and welcome to Math 1530 Probability and Statistics, taught through the Tennessee Board of Regents online degree program. When you first log in to elearn.rodp.org, you will be brought to a page that looks like this, where you will find your courses listed. So click on your course and you will be brought to the home page of the course. On this page, you will find your instructor's name, your instructor's email address, but also note that this particular email address should only be used in the event that this particular desire to learn email module is not working. D2L stands for Desire to Learn. That's the environment that we're using to conduct this course. The address, again, for coming to the login page, you can just go to elearn.rodp.org. Some very important things that you'll find on this page are the course ID for this course. Your instructor will provide this. You will use this to sign up for the materials in My Math Lab, or Pearson My Lab and Mastering, which is the portal that you use to get to My Math Lab. You will go to a link that is already listed on this page here, My Lab Mastering. When you go to that link, you're going to see a picture that is similar to this one here. And what you'll do is click Sign In, and then you'll log in. This is where you will do your homework, take quizzes and tests. Back to the email. Whenever you're going to send an email to your instructor in this course, please use Desire to Learn, like it says here. In order to send an email to your instructor, you can go to Communication, Email, and there will probably be a message here from your instructor. You can reply to that, or you can go to Course Tools, Class List, find your instructor's name, and click on it. You will automatically then be provided with a window that will send your instructor an email. Some more important information on this front page you will find will be the calendar of events. This calendar lists all of the items that are to be done in this course. Each of these items has a suggested due date and an absolute due date. The absolute due date lists the date that you have to have this work done in My Math Lab. The suggested due dates are dates that are listed to help you to establish a pace so that you won't be trying to complete too many assignments at the very end of a due date period. For instance, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Quiz 1 are due on some specified day. It'll be different from this. It'll be listed according to your current semester. But if you wait until a couple hours before midnight, when everything is due, Central Time, you won't have enough time to complete these items. So the suggested due dates then provide a pace so that you can complete these items on time. You will also find these due dates listed in the checklist. If we go to Course Tools, Checklist, and hit Graded Items. We're going to find a list of all of these items and their dates. These items will also appear on your calendar in Desire to Learn. So this is where we will communicate. You should check this email regularly to make sure that you maintain awareness of any important information that your instructor will be providing. To do the work for this course, you will go to www.pearsonmylabandmastering.com. At first, you will need to register. You'll click Student and follow the links in order to register for this course. One of the things that you will need will be the course ID that was found on the course homepage in Desire to Learn. You will be allowed temporary access to the materials in this course through Pearson MyLab and Mastering for a week or two, but you will eventually need to purchase the materials. They can be purchased through the Regents Online Degree Program bookstore found at rodp.org, or you can purchase them right here online. You can purchase only the online materials, which includes a copy of the textbook, or you can purchase the online materials and a hard copy of the textbook, depending on which you prefer. Once you sign in, you will find a list of your courses. Click on your course, and you will find the things that you need over here on this left-hand side menu. For instance, if we click Homework, then we can find the homework that's listed. All of the homework is open from the beginning of the course. You can work any homework assignment starting from the beginning until its due date. You have infinitely many tries at each homework assignment. So we might click a question here. And here's what we'll find. We have a question to answer, and we have resources. One of the resources that we have is the textbook, an online copy of the textbook. If we click the textbook from a homework problem, it will take us right to the section where we can find that material. While you're working these problems, again, you'll have the ability to access the textbook. In some cases, you'll have the ability to access a video for help or an animation. You can view an example that's similar that will help you to solve the problem. And you will have the opportunity to use a program called Statcrunch. This will be an extremely valuable tool for you during this semester. In some of the problems in the homework, you will find a data set. Next to this data set, you may find a box. This little box allows you to open this data set in Statcrunch. Now you see that the data values have been listed here in this column. Once that is done, then we can do lots of things with this data. I'll start by showing in this orientation video just some very simple things. If we click Stat and then Summary Statistics and then Columns, because that's what we have here is a column of data, I can select that column over into this active box. I can choose items from this box, and as they appear in the box on the right, the active box, then these are the items that will show up in an output box along with the calculated measures. If I want to place multiple items, I can hold down Shift and press the down key, the down cursor key, and select as many as I want through the list, or I can press the Control key if I'm on a PC or the Command key if I'm on a Mac and select them individually in case I wanted to skip around and select some items. But let's just select them all and hit Compute. What we're going to find here is an output box then that provides me with all of the measures for that particular data set. Here I'll see the number of data values is 10, the mean is 25, the variance is 142, standard deviation is 11, standard error, the median, the range, the minimum value, and on out. All of these measures for that particular data set. So this particular program is very useful, very quick, and very reliable. You should learn to use this program right from the start of this course. If you have any questions for your instructor, be sure and let your instructor know immediately so that you can get a good start to this course. There are some items that we need to pay particular attention to in this list of graded items that you will be completing in this course. Note that after completing Chapter 1, Section 2.2, Section 2.3, and Section 2.4, you should take Quiz 1. Then after completing Sections 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4, you should take Quiz 2. And on out. They're all listed, again, with the suggested dates and the absolute dates. Then note that Test 1 Review is not a graded item. Then Test 1, which will have an availability listed here on your course homepage, must be taken with a proctor. You can sign up at your home institution in their testing center to take your test. If you are unable to travel to your campus or to some campus to take a test, you can use the Proctor U service. Your instructor will provide more information about that later. Note that there's also a review for Test 2 that is not included in the graded items of this course, and that Test 2 must also be taken with a proctor. The syllabus for this course can be found in the course content. If we click Read the Syllabus, we'll get a window that shows us some important information here. On this syllabus, you will note that there is a list of graded items, homework, quizzes, and tests, and the distribution of how each one of these will account for your final grade. Homework accounts for 25% of the final grade. Quizzes account for 15%. You get 2 shots at each quiz. And each test then accounts for 30% of your final grade. On this syllabus, you will also notice the list of due dates. The quizzes will be compiled from a selection of problems that appear on the homework assignments. Then the test reviews will be compiled from a list of quiz questions, and then the tests will be compiled from a selection of questions that appear on the test reviews. So if you complete all of your homework at least once, all of your quizzes at least once, the test reviews at least once, then by the time you take a test, you will have seen each problem on that test at least 3 times. Keep in mind that as these problems are regenerated for different graded instruments, the numbers may change, but the problems themselves and the concepts required to complete them will remain the same. Again, be sure and contact your instructor right away if you have need of assistance.